Hi viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about some top surprising and interesting facts about Antarctica. Antarctica is truly unlike anywhere else on the earth. Antarctica is the highest, driest, coldest and windiest continent on the earth. Antarctica covers 14.2 million kilometers square, 5.5 million square miles. The Antarctic ice sheet is the largest ice store on Earth. It has an area of 5.4 square mile, 14 million kilometers, and a mass of 7.2 million cubic miles, 30 million cubic meters. It has maximum depth of 15,669 feet and average depth of 7,000 feet. It covers roughly 98% of Antarctica, contains 90% of the ice on the earth, contains 70% of the world's fresh water. Number 1. Antarctica holds most of the world's fresh water. An incredible 60 to 90% of the world's fresh water is locked in Antarctica's vast ice sheet. The Antarctic ice sheet is the largest on earth, covering an incredible 14 million kilometers square of Antarctic mountain ranges, valleys and plateaus. This leaves only 1% of Antarctica permanently ice-free. Some areas are ice-free in the summer, including many of the areas we visit on the Antarctic Peninsula. At its deepest, Antarctica's ice is 4.5 km thick, that is half of the height of Mount Everest. If all melted, global sea levels would rise about 60 meters. Number 2. Antarctica is a desert. With all of that fresh water held in the ice sheet, how could Antarctica be a desert? When most of us think of desert, we think of sand dunes and sizzling temperatures. But technically, a desert doesn't have to be hot or sandy. It is more about how much precipitation the area receives as rain, snow, mist, or fog. A desert is any region that receives very little annual precipitation. The average annual rainfall at the South Pole over the past 30 years was just over 10 mm. Although there is more precipitation towards the coast, the average across the continent is low enough to classify Antarctica as a polar desert. Number 3. Antarctica used to be as warm as Melbourne. Given that the coldest ever land temperature was recorded in Antarctica of -89.2 degrees C, it can be hard to imagine Antarctica as a warm, temperate paradise. But Antarctica hasn't always been an icy land locked in the grip of a massive ice sheet. In fact, Antarctica was once almost as warm as Melbourne is today. Number 4. The Antarctic Peninsula is one of the most rapidly warming areas on Earth. The Antarctic Peninsula is warming more quickly than many other areas on Earth. In fact, it is one of the most rapidly warming areas on the planet. Over the past 50 years, average temperatures across the Antarctic Peninsula have increased by 3 degrees C, 5 times the average increase on Earth. This has led to some changes, for example, where and when penguins form colonies and sea ice forms. It also means that the lush mosses of the Antarctic Peninsula have a slightly longer growing season. Number 5. There is no Antarctic time zone. The question of time in Antarctica is a tricky one. At the South Pole, the lines of longitude, which gives us different time zones around the globe, all meet at a single point. Most of Antarctica experiences 6 months of constant daylight in summer and 6 months of darkness in winter. Time starts to feel a little different without the normal markers for day and night. Scientists working in Antarctica generally stay in the time zone of the country they departed from, but this can cause some issues. For example, on the Antarctic Peninsula, you can find stations from China, Russia, the UK and many other countries. You can imagine that if all of these neighboring stations keep to their home time zones, it could get a little confusing trying to share data and resources without accidentally waking one another up in the middle of the night. Then we adjust to their local times, changing as we travel. So all these are the points about interesting and surprising facts about Antarctica. I hope you liked these facts. If you like this video, Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.